Alright, yo, how y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? So we're here today to do Gintama episode 254 reaction. Now let's just make sure that I'm right at the beginning, which I seem to be. We're gonna get started, folks, in 3, 2, 1. Bit loud. You should know. Yep. Everyone forgot him. Everyone. Alright. Let's silver beat gold. Yeah, just washing his head. With the gun and the shield. And the opening, of course. I hope you're all good, by the way. I hope you're all good. I hope you're all great. You know what? While the opening is playing, let me just for the opening, of course. But yeah, I hope you're all good. I hope you're all having a good day / evening. If you are, good. just good. Alright. There's no reward. You don't get a reward. You don't get a prize if you're having a good day. You're just having a good day, which is a prize in itself. I want it to land like that. I keep trying it, but see, I can land it, but then it just doesn't stay. Oh well. Oh well. Shoot, where is mine? Not here, is it? No. I had it somewhere. You lot don't know what I'm talking about, of course, but let me just try and find it. No, it's not here. Damn it. For the darts. For those guys that play darts, you know what that is. For those, even if you don't play darts, you know what that is. Honestly. Well, he is golden after all, and you're just silver. But yeah. So he's not even made out of steel. Like Lego, basically. He always does that, though. He always does that, though. Perfect. That's not that. No. That's the total opposite. You never get more screen time. You never get more screen time. That's Katsura. Right, that's the voice, or am I going crazy? No, okay, so that's Kintaki, sorry. The good person. Oh no. Oh no. Look at her blushing as well and everything. So many customers too and everything. That took a complete 180, eh? That took a complete 180. Of course. But how would that affect the DVDs, though? How on earth would that actually affect the DVDs? That's my question. Oh, yeah. Aren't you plastic, though? Like, look at those eyes, too. That smug face. That is such a smug... Kintama, gold or silver? Well, shoot, what's that show called? The gambling one. I can't remember the name of it. But that's obviously what it's supposed to be, I think. You know what the thing though, right? I'll say this right now. The one thing that you have that nobody can take away from you is that you've got a sweet tooth. Nah. Does nobody write a diary or something? Great. You know what she means, bro. That seems like a terrible plan, but it's the best plan they've got. That's how terrible it is. Ditched. Ah, they don't give me those eyes. Yeah, you straight-haired golden dude. This guy. This guy. Just because he's actually got clients for once. Oh, I like that. Oh, I see what they're. I see what they're going for. I see what they're going. The glasses. Tamagura Sarahachi. The best trio. Yeah, I've heard you've heard me say it. He's taking over now. Ooh, he's taking over. It's so weird having them not as allies. Oh, that guy. That's not her name. Just smash it. I was joking. Yeah, now it's completely broken. Is he? Really? Really? With Telly, the receptionist. How are you? How? Actually, I should have figured. In all honesty, I should have figured he is technically a robot. Don't listen to him. Karaoke. Damn it. You traitor, Karaoke. You traitor. Oh, you absolute traitor. We trusted you, fam. Sugar. Sugar is an animal. Don't let your anger get to you, fam. Of course. And then... He's gonna have a funny face. What? What? What just happened? Nanny? Ultra Nanny? What? What just happened here? He's gonna do the yeah. He's gonna do the he's got great. He's got great. Well, I don't like green tea, so that is how you persuade her. In all honesty. You see? It worked. It worked. It absolutely worked. I thought this was an act. You... Say should, yeah. This should be the act. Are we sure he's faking it? Yeah. She deserved. She deserved it. Nah, he's jumping, isn't he? Yeah. That's the kind of person he. Hey, you're just walking. I'll save you. Get into my arms. That's just the kind of person he is, alright? While you were just worried and whatnot, he acted before he could think. They haven't remembered their memory, but good. That. Oh man, That line is great. That line is absolutely fantastic. Or have they? Their bodies acted before they could think. Yeah. Yeah. You could just tell them. Yeah, they haven't. Ah! They're still there. And that's also who you are. And this is heartbreaking, actually. Look at that face, bro. You can't tell me that didn't trigger anything in your memories. Precisely. Bad comparison, but yeah. See, everyone is like, he's such a strange person, somehow sort of familiar, eh? Exactly. Exactly. But not as much. And he's just listening in everywhere. What is this with these terrible comparisons? Yeah. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is. You fallen for him? Ouch. He's just true. More wavy. These comparisons are terrible, alright? I love Katsura's theme. Do do do. Okay, so everyone is thinking like that. Yep. Yep. He's got the. He knows him the longest. No. Yeah. Okay. They absolutely they deserve that. All right. They deserve that. Nah, I don't think he's a bad person per se. I think he's gonna do something like that after hearing what everyone said. True. Then you can have him. Okay. But I feel like he's gonna do something. Kintaki's gonna do something now. Okay. All right. Why do I feel like something's gonna happen to her now? And that's right. Ah. Ah. Download it. I've got to download it right now. What's the? Oh, shit. I love this OST too. I did say I feel like something's gonna happen to her. You touched him, alright? And even a robot body won't save you for what's coming, alright? That's all I will say, alright? Anyway, that was, in my opinion, a really, really special episode. That was a really, really special episode. Like, you know, all of them acting before they could even think. You know, the way they save that woman, especially, like okay, fam, okay, you know, that's a typical trick, actually. Like if somebody's trying to jump off a building, there are two things you can do. First one is be more miserable, and then like it kind of evens each other out and whatnot. Or the second one is just to grab it, and that's literally what you do. But yeah. That's a legit theory. Not a theory. That's a legit practice that people actually do. Yeah, they're like, sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. I wanted to jump off this bridge myself or whatever, or off this build. Well, in this case, off this building myself. Yeah. Sorry. Let me just do it, and then you can do it after me. Yeah, people. It's talking about suicide is one of those things where, like, you know, no matter what you say, really. It's going to be controversial to some people. Some people think that you should be able to, you know, to commit suicide. Others think that you should stop people that want to commit suicide. You know, the thing is, right, to sum it up very briefly, right, I don't want to go into too much detail here, because I really could. I could talk about this for half an hour myself. But the thing is, right, the absolute thing, I don't know, we're going from like a, kind of like a, melodramatic, maybe not melodramatic, but kind of like a funny / dramatic episode, right? To talk about suicide. Yeah, I know, shifting the topic, eh? But people that want to commit suicide, there's often something wrong. You know, they either have lost something, they're suffering from something, or they feel the lack of something, right? And I'm just coming up with that on the spot. Obviously, there could be other things, but these three things are mainly the things that you usually associate with people that want to commit suicide or are committing suicide. So either they've lost something, for example, family member, maybe a child. There's all sorts of things that you could lose. Maybe your health. They're suffering from something. Again, that leads kind of to health. If they're suffering from, say they're just diagnosed with some illness or whatnot, they don't want to suffer through it. That may be something. That may be a reason. Or, what was the third one? They lost something. They're suffering from something, or they're going through something. So, for example, not having a path, for example, being a road that you can't cross anymore, being a path in life where you think nothing what you do pays off, where nothing that you think you could achieve, that's not the case. Basically, that you're stuck in life and you're not really advancing, you're not really progressing, or everything that you've tried to do is just absolutely failing. These kind of things that get people really down often leads to suicide. Those three things are among the thing. Worrying about money, for example, worrying about your family, these kind of things, worrying about your health, really, gets a lot of people down. A lot of times you can talk about things, you can talk about things, which is why that's such a great tactic, being there and pretending that you're going to jump off yourself. But again, if it's something like, for example, medical health or something, you're not really going to talk them out of it. You're not really going to talk them out of it. Like, in all fairness, that is very unlikely to be, because that is something that nothing can affect them, and they don't want to suffer for it. So it's one of those things. And then obviously, if they don't feel like they're going anywhere, unless you can offer them somehow a path or a road or something, like let's say you own a company, unless you can like help them out that way, you won't really be able to help them. You can talk to them, you can understand what they're going through, and maybe you can offer some advice, but then again, they might have gone through numerous advice already, and it might not have helped, so they're trying to just end it all, end the suffering. That's usually what it boils down to, just ending the suffering in some shape, or any type of suffering, any suffering of some shape, way, form, or style. But yeah, I liked how they did that. As I said, it's a legit tactic to actually do that yourself, so that people think that you're more miserable than they are, or maybe like they can put their thoughts, their beliefs, their current attitude of I'm gonna end it all, aside, to like listen to your problems, and then maybe you can give them, like, obviously, again, this is usually a tactic that you use to pretend that you're gonna jump, and basically that you can then tell them a story that's even worse than what they're going through, and that may help put their things into perspective, so that they realize everything, maybe that their thing isn't as serious as they thought it was. But these are just one man's opinions, ladies and gentlemen. You got a lot of thoughts. I know we kind of just deviated from the episode, but that's what we always do with these. That's what we always do with these end discussions. We always deviate from one topic to another, because again, if you want me to recap the episode, I feel like there's no point with that, because I've watched the episode, you watched it just now with me, otherwise you wouldn't be at the end of this episode, and my thoughts, you got them, and then we deviate from that, where there's no need for me to like go over, okay, so in this episode X, Y, and Z happens, Nah, there's no point in that. Anyway, regardless, folks, I will say, I'm actually kind of surprised that Katsura, of all people, didn't actually, he's got the worst memory of all of them, considering that he knows Gintoki the longest out of everyone, Yeah, to me, that's kind of surprising. But, yeah, because he knows him from a flashback, I believe. They were in the same school, right? From Benny Zakura, episode 50, well, the movie actually, yeah, but episode 58 to 61, I believe, from the Benny Zakura arc, they were in the same school, like with Gintoki sleeping in the back and whatnot, and Katsura being at the front. I think he was like on the third seat, from the left. No, I think it was on the second seat actually. When you come in from the room, there was like I can't really illustrate it, but it was like you come in through the door, and like the second seat close to the door, I think that's where Katsura was sitting, and Gintoki was at the top right, I think, near the window, and he was sleeping. That's what I remember, at least from it was like 2 years ago. Anyway, I will see you all next time, everybody. That was Gintama episode 254. I will see you then. Until then, everyone, peace out and have a nice day. Bye.